What's going on, everybody? We're going inside. This time we're at Walnut Ridge High School. Seniors on the boys varsity team, fellas. I'm out after practice. Know you're tired. Saw y'all doing a lot of good, hard work. So we're going to make this quick. So please tell me your name with both of y'all seniors. And LJ, what are you looking for in the college?
What's up, everybody? My name is Don Makins. I'm a 12th grade, and I'm a point guard. And the reason I chose Duquesne just because the bond I got with the coaches, Aries, since the first day we had texted, the bond became close. And then I took the visit. The facilities was everything I wanted, and they can take good care of me. So that's really why I picked Duquesne.
Daniel Foster, everybody calls me LJ. I'm a senior. I go to Columbus Alternative High School, but I play here at Walnut Ridge. And I play a combo guard. I used to play wing, forward, center. I played everything in high school, but now I'm looking at just trying to stick to my combo guard position. And what I'm looking for in university is just a place I can call home, a place that's going to treat me well, a place that's going to love me, and I'm going to love the university, and I'm going to play basketball and win a lot of games.
I've been fucking with Kendrick Lamar since he came to Scully's.
I know y'all positions.
You wasn't there. You wasn't there.
What do you do well on the court? If I'm a scout, what am I gonna have to stop you from doing?
Yeah, you used to be hyped out.
That's what you do well.
Me, I think I can shoot the ball really well at a high rate, high consistency. I think when I get hot, it's hard to stop me. So I feel like just being a threat to always being a help, because when I'm a shooter, you always gotta stay in help, or you gotta stay on attached to me. So I think that's my biggest facility right there.
I'd say my speed. It's kind of hard for people to keep up because I'm way faster than everybody. So that's one of my best abilities is just my speed and getting up the court faster than a defender. And I can also shoot the ball and drive. So just a little bit of everything.
Yeah, man, I've been following your game, and you've always been super quick, hard to stay in front of.
Yeah.
That J work has gotten a lot better, man.
Hour and a half.
That's a testament to that work y'all put in.
Hour and a
Sure.
half.
All right, now, Coach Charles Jefferson, he was a player when I was coaching.
Okay.
Now tell me what it's like to
up
play
there.
for him.
It's great just because he's that type of coach that every player need. He's gonna tell you the wrongs and rights, and he's just gonna push you harder. He really don't want you to make no mistakes, so he gonna be hard on you. But I mean, it happened. He's still gonna rock with you. He's still gonna tell you the rights and wrongs. So, he's just a great coach all around, on and off the court. And like I said, definitely a coach a player would need. So yeah.
Okay, he's brand new to you. How's the transition been?
The transition has been nothing but great. He's always being tough on me because, when I hear come from the North Division, everybody tell me everything, he going to tell me what I don't want to hear, and that's something that all players need. It may not be something that you want to hear, but I take it in and just take it in. And, like, Coach Chucky has been great, just helped me find a college for me, really. And then, like, on and off the court, like, he's a coach here, but you can also have a conversation with him outside and just get to know him as a person. He's nothing but great. And transition been nothing but helpful for me, coming from Mifflin, coming to here. It's been two different schools, north, south, and it's just been a lot more work and a lot more strength that I'm going to put in here and really leave my mark here because, everybody know me from Mifflin. I'm trying to stand in the name at Walnut Ridge.
Oh, man, there it is. All right, I've got a few more questions for y'all. Went out a little early last year. What type of work did y'all put in individually to improve your game and as a team?
The work I put in just by myself is like 100% every day because I know I need to get better in order for me to grow. So, yeah, the work I put in was effortless. I'm in the gym every day, every chance I can get just so I can improve and get better as a player. And then work as we put in as a team is just the same thing. We all working. We're not slacking. Everybody working just to get each other better so we can make another long run in the playoffs.
And then for me, last year, individual work, it was just something that I started on late, like half of the season. Like at the beginning of the season, I really wasn't working on nothing outside my game other than practices. But towards the middle of the season, I seen things like watching film that I had to work on. So I started taking hours after practice to stay in the gym by myself, just getting a lot of shots up because I feel like that was my biggest upgrade from last year. Like, I didn't feel like I shot the ball well last year, so now I've been getting a lot better. So now I think that my jump shot is more consistent.
Now you that guy.
Yeah, just not to say it like that, but you know how it go. Yes, sir. And then
On defense, I got to know where you are.
yes, sir. And then as a team. Oh, as a team here, you see us after practice, we still working hard. Everybody in there working hard and not getting their individual work. So that's just how he is as a team. After practice, everybody's still here. We still getting an extra 30, 45 minutes of work. That's got to outwork everybody to make it run in playoffs.
What it is, and that's what it's going to take to get past where you were last year, and then to make it to the regionals and beyond. All right, a couple more. Give me individual and team goals you have for yourself in the squad this year.
For the team, I feel like we can go 14-0 City League play. And I feel like we got a tough out-of-conference schedule, but I feel like a lot of teams we can beat and power through. So I want us to at least get 20 wins, and I want to cut down a lot of nets, districts, regionals, go all the way to Dayton. That's my sight, none less. That's why I came over here. And the individual, I'm just trying to get to a place where, I'm in a different position with Dom. Dom's already committed to a college. I'm just trying to find a place I can call home before my senior year ends. That's my individual goals. I don't care about statistics, none of that. You feel me? Everybody know my name. That's all.
My team goal just for everybody to get better and us make a long run, cause that's all it really is, for real, just bonding so we can have a good team chemistry so we can go long in the playoffs. And I say my own individual goal is really just becoming a better leader so I can get ready for the next level, getting stronger so I can be prepared for college.
There it is. All right, last question. First game is what, Saturday?
Yep.
All right, y'all in the locker room. What's on the playlist, man? What y'all listening to get you ready?
We probably gonna have a little bit of hype music there, here and there.
What's the hype? I gotta know. We done heard a lot of names, man.
We got some Real Rich Izzo probably coming in there. Probably Real Rich Izzo. Probably some Key here and there. We got some young boys gonna turn us up. What else?
Okay.
I'm about to say we got Izzo, Key, Young Boy.
That's it.
We might got a little Rod Wave in there. Rod Wave, that's me and Dom's God. So might be a little something in there. It's to turn us up. That's a little bit of everything.
All the names he said, I was gonna say. So yeah,
there
Young Boy, Rod Wave, Izzo, T-Ski, just the hype songs to get us turned up and ready for the game. So
there it is, man, fellas. Sure. Appreciate y'all, man, and best of luck to y'all the season through, and hope to see y'all in Dayton, like you say.
For sure.
All right. And we're back. This time we with the head coach of the Walnut Ridge Scots boys varsity team, Coach Charles Jefferson.
Charles, it's all good.
My man, and like I said before, I coached against him. And that's one of my bigger wins as a head coach, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
I was just talking to Paul Swells about that shot.
Hey, my man.
Literally.
Hey, right over there.
Oh, man, literally.
I ain't gonna forget that one.
Literally.
Hey, tell us about yourself. Give us a little coaching and playing background.
Chuck Jefferson, 6-year head coach here at Walnut Ridge. Actually played here as well, graduate of 2003. Played college basketball at Urbana University. Just been in love with the game of basketball all my life, so very excited to be coaching at my alma mater. I tell people that all the time. I just relive those memories every day that I open the doors and just come into these halls, and just it's not a day that goes by when I come here.
Right.
I don't think about the old days, but it's definitely a blessing to be taken over at my alma mater.
Now, did you see yourself when you was walking through these halls, maybe one day I'll be back up in here?
I knew as a player, definitely in high school, in college, being a point guard, I was always looked at as a leader. Always felt myself coaching my teammates, knowing the plays.
Right.
And I think coaching just kind of came naturally. It wasn't something that I said like, oh, I want to coach. I think it was just something that just naturally was in me. And Jason Bates gave me my first opportunity here. I was very grateful for that. But I was always a coach on the floor. It always felt like that. So to be now as a head coach, as some of even my teammates tell me, like, it doesn't shock them that I'm a coach actually. So to hear that, to see that, it's definitely from a blessing of above. So I'm very grateful.
Absolutely, you're where you're supposed to be.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell us, you went out in the second round last year?
No, we lost first round last year.
First round?
To Westerville North.
Okay.
Last year, had 9 seniors. Kind of a rebuilding year for us. I would say it was definitely and my 6 years are, as far as wins and losses, our toughest year. It's being a down year for us. So, you know, that was really a challenge. Just going through that season, but I know it's a part of the journey as well too.
Absolutely.
To bring you to great times and going through those storms and how you come out of that.
Absolutely. Now,
it's more about it.
What was your focus this year? Because you got some talent out there.
Yep. Talent always helps. My focus this year was definitely
in the off season.
In the off season was just trying to get back in front of as much competition as possible. Going to all the top team camps, playing against top teams, and really trying to see what our identity would be.
Right.
I know looking at rosters year to year, you know, I always use for myself the summer to kind of see what type of style, what type of brand of basketball that, you know, my team is going to be.
That's right.
Knew we had some pieces coming in, a couple transfers, L.J. Foster, Marquise Deuce Lucas, Jalil Wakil, and then we had incoming freshman Deion Johnson. Right. We also got some good sophomore returners that was on our JV that I knew would be good players. So I definitely knew better days from our younger guys in the program that was on the rise. So I was just trying to learn the style of them and see what type of brand of basketball we would play coming into the year. Really just wanted to playing fast and playing hard. So that was really what I used the entire off season for.
Right. As it should be, and as a coach, that's what you want to do. You want to fit your style with your players, not make your players fit your style.
Right.
Absolutely. So you mentioned a few of your guys, man. Go in just a little more in depth about the transfers, all your key players this year.
I'll start with our senior, L.J. Foster, coming from Mifflin, first team All-City performer. The thing I love about L.J., come from a great family. He's a 4.5 GPA kid, which is very rare for a City League kid and doesn't get talked about enough.
Right.
But he can score on all levels, and he's pretty much like an old school player. He can shoot it from the wing, he can post up, and he has a very, very high IQ. I'm just excited to really bring the best basketball out of him, being in his senior year and been playing in some big-time games this year. So I'm really to just see how he soars in that environment, which I know he'll do very well. Of course, Dom Akins is our returning senior leader. Led Central Ohio in scoring last year, and he's just a dynamic guard. You know, from that size, you know, he's just as good as the Trey Burks and the Drew Lavenders, as far as just great City League point guards in our city. You know, he's committed to Duquesne University, so that's very big. Always when a kid from the Columbus City League gets an opportunity, but really just for, you know, the stem of what a kid can and can't do from the City League or their height. Here's a kid 5'9" from the neighborhood that's getting ready to go play in Atlantic 10 next year. So he is very excited. His leadership has been through the roof. That's one of the things that that's one of the things that, you know, I challenged him on. You know, with the team that I knew that we have this year, is really now it's your turn to be a leader. So he's really taken that on, and he's still going to have a very big season. So he's a gym rat. Gotta love a guy to have him. Incoming freshman Deion Johnson. Won a city championship last year at Sherwood. He currently holds a few offers already. But the thing about him is he really works hard, plays on both ends of the floor. And I think the sky's the limit for him as well, too. He's a 6'4" combo guard who can play the point, and he really makes us very versatile. And just some of our young guys, sophomore class is very, very good. Marquise Deuce Lucas, who came from Linden. He was an all-city performer, all-state qualifier in wrestling. Who just is another bruiser for us. He's a sophomore. De'Are Adams is another sophomore of ours. Being the post. DeAndre Reed, LeSean Saunders. Those are 4 sophomores that I knew that down the road would be big-time players for the program. So I think we have the depth this year, just to name a couple of those guys. And not just for this year, but for years to come, I think we have some good talent to be competing with everybody.
Oh, there it is. All right, a couple more questions. What excites you about this squad, man? I know you've had some good squads. You had some really good squads.
But what excites me about this squad is how versatile we can be.
Okay.
Just from, you know, everybody's interchangeables, you know, with Vaughn and, you know, those groups, you know, we were kind of top heavy.
Right.
It's good to have those guys to be top heavy with. You know, one is our first city and district championship, but with this group, we can really go 8 to 9 deep. We can really play a different brand of basketball. So that's really back to the off season into this preseason as far as the scrimmages we had.
Right.
And just getting them to understand the different brands of basketball that you got to play.
Right.
When you're thinking bigger, when you're thinking districts, and you're thinking about making deep tournament runs, the City League South, I always say, and you've coaching as well, it's a night in, night out. You have to come play, or you're going to be in the dogfight you shouldn't be in. But outside of that, in Division I of Central Ohio, you have to compete against those good OCC teams, and not just the teams, the coaches and their programs. So really getting them to play that different brand of basketball. So that was the mindset for that. But I think we can play any style. We can get up and down. We can play zone. I really, really feel good about this group. It's just about keeping them focused and stacking days every single day. Even though they're a young group, they're really catching on to things right now, understand the goals that we have as a team.
Good. Last question for you. What are some keys that have to happen for y'all this year? For y'all to, besides health, everybody got to stay. Want everybody to stay healthy, but besides that, what needs to happen? What are some keys that need to happen for y'all to take that step and go to the regionals and beyond?
We got to defend at a high level, defend and rebound at a high level. Sometimes you may have off nights offensively, but one thing that has to happen every night and on the road is you got to defend and you got to rebound. And really just us playing, and they're doing that now, but just playing for each other. So many times teams with talent, I've been on teams with talent as a head coach, as an assistant, and really when everybody's on the same page and it's just one goal, everything else is easier. So, and understanding one night it may not be your night. So that's getting this young group, but if it's two things really, it's defending and rebounding the ball at a high level. I think those are the two key components for us to go far this year. Because I think we'll be able to score the basketball, but if we don't do those two things, we'll just be another talented team going home early.
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely. We don't want that.
Absolutely not.
Because I appreciate the time.
I appreciate
man.
you too. Just always.
Yes,
Man. It was a pleasure playing against him, and always appreciate being able to call you, pick your brain.
Absolutely.
You've always been definitely a coach I've looked up to. So I had to do this.
Yes,
in
sir.
support of my guy.
Yes, sir. Well, good luck to you, man, this season.
Yes, sir.
We'll be seeing you.
For sure.
We'll be by.
Thank you.
There it is.